April 2012. JD here, good to have you on board. We do always appreciate you taking some of your time to spend it with us here on the program where intellectual anarchy is encouraged and nurtured for now. Brad producing the program. Marcelo is wiping down the dials there. Are you the guy that goes into the grocery store and takes that little thing out of the container and wipes the handle off on the shopping cart and all that kind of stuff?
You know, my office is next to the bathroom. I can hear people flush and run out without any wash hand time.
Oh, they should be fired. Wow, you must. You're vice president there, right? So is that what the perks are? You get the office right next to the toilet.
It's a corner office, toilet view.
The corner office.
My assistant sits right directly in front of the bathroom entrance.
Sits on the toilet. Yeah, right here. That's a great idea, Marcelo. Let me flush it. Marcelo is working the dials. Emails at the website, jerrydoyle.com. Poll question up there for you today. No, really, are you the guy that goes into the grocery store and does the whoosh, whoosh with the handles on the grocery cart? I saw your 3 kids on the tabletop in your home. So do you then take the thing out and do the tabletop after their feet have been on the table that people eat on, that kind of thing?
No, I don't mind my kids' cooties. Just other people's bathroom cooties I don't want.
I can't stand the people who don't wipe out the sink in the bathroom on the plane. You know, it's like I was taking a Virgin Virgin Atlantic flight from L.A. to London, and they give you these if you're sitting in upper class or what's the other one? It's called premium economy. It's like business class. They give you in upper class. They give you pajamas. You can get a massage. You can get aromatherapy. They got a bar. It's great. And then they give you this travel kit. And they got all this stuff inside that you can go in and you can basically take a shower while you're standing up in the bathrooms there. And they give you a whole shaving kit and hair products and all that kind of stuff. So I go into the bathroom. Apparently, I followed Sasquatch, who decided it was time to exfoliate and to shave. And there was just hair everywhere and just, and as soon as I closed I opened the door up again, I'm looking for this clean-shaven woolly mammoth, and I'm going to follow this guy down the aisle. I'm going to tackle him, and I say, you get in there and clean up that bathroom. So I go in there, and now I feel compelled to clean the bathroom up because I know when I open the lock and I open the door, a Victoria's Secret supermodel is going to be standing there, and if she goes in, she's going to think that I was the slob, and I have absolutely no shot at talking to her for the rest of the flight. So I'm in there. But the people who don't clean, and then you have to put your elbow in the thing so that you can use the paper towel that they give you, which is usually in the beginning of the flight jammed way too. You ever do that? You go to pull a paper towel out, you just get a piece, and then you get a piece, then you get a piece, and then you end up in fisticuffs with the paper towel dispenser because you can't get a whole towel out. And what the hell? These are the little things that keep me up at night. Oh, speaking of people who lost their mind, did you see this? I'll get to the poll question. Don't worry about it. Did you see the story headline about this 6-year-old girl who was handcuffed by police over what they called a tantrum? Did you see this one? 6-year-old black girl. And she was in Georgia, handcuffed by police, charged with assault after throwing a tantrum in her elementary school. Celicia Johnson is in kindergarten, was detained by police after her alleged outburst. And they say our policy is to detain transportee to our station in a patrol vehicle to be handcuffed in the back. No age discrimination on that rule. So said the chief of police, Dracy Swickert. He said the officers handcuffed Johnson, not facing an investigation over the police actions. Johnson was handcuffed for her safety as well as the safety of others. Now, what is a tantrum? A tantrum, if I have tantrums on the air from time to time, I'll blow a gasket, I'll get a little crazy, right? But I did have an off-air tantrum one time. We have the audio of it. I took out my angst on a printer. And I absolutely destroyed the printer on the break because it wouldn't print. And I had enough of this printer, so I proceeded to smash the printer on the break. And then the guys thought it was funny, so they played it back without my authorization. And, they gave me a razor on the airplane way back when flying was fun. And not everybody was the terrorist like the the secret servicers down in Colombia. Wait till you hear this one. Now they're sleeper cells. They're agents of Mossad. They're connected to the Mexican drug mafia. I mean, it's like, wow, these politicians are losing their mind. So anyway, tantrum. How do you describe a tantrum? If you're in kindergarten, what would be a tantrum? No. That would be a tantrum, right? I'm not going to take my nap. No. Drink your food. No. Drink your food. No. You can't make me. You're not my mommy. You're not my daddy. That would be a tantrum, right? And they're saying the cops overreacted because of this 6-year-old's tantrum, which involved pushing 2 other students. Now, isn't that bullying? Isn't that what we keep hearing about all these bullies out there? Oh, bullying is everywhere. It's pervasive. But because they want to be politically correct with this 6-year-old black girl in Georgia, it's a tantrum. It's not bullying when she pushed 2 other students. They say that she was never placed in a jail or a holding cell, and her safety was the utmost importance. Now everybody's bending over backwards to go, well, it's the way we do things. Johnson's parents are trying to organize a community protest against the officer's actions, including plans to contact civil rights activist, MSNB host, poverty pimp, and race baiter Al Sharpton. I included poverty pimp and race baiter in there, by the way. The mom, Constance Ruff, isn't a girl's name different? Celicia Johnson? Oh, yeah, well, whatever. She said that she has mood swings some days, which all of us have mood swings some days, and I guess that was just one of her bad days. The father, Ernest, said a 6-year-old in kindergarten, they don't have no business calling the police and handcuffing my child. And if you'd looked at the headline and you listened to the race baiters and the poverty pimps like Al Sharpton, you'd say, over a tantrum, that seems above and beyond the call of police activity. To handcuff a 6-year-old, put her in a squad car, take her to the station house? The tantrum included the 6-year-old tearing items off the school principal's walls, throwing furniture, knocking over a shelf that injured the principal, biting a doorknob, breaking a glass frame while jumping on top of a paper shredder.
Did you say biting a doorknob?
Biting a doorknob. Now, look, I'm usually not for subsidized lunches and breakfast at school, but if this 6-year-old is resorting to teething on a doorknob, I'm thinking maybe we're not paying these parents enough to feed their children here. A tantrum. Just it pushed 2 other kids, tore items off the wall, threw furniture, knocked over a shelf that injured the principal, broke a glass frame, jumped on top of a paper shredder, and was biting a doorknob. But in this politically correct environment that we live in, it's called a tantrum. You know what it was called in my day? Time for a beating. That's what it was called in my day. Oh, really? Did you just rip something off the wall? Bam! The nuns wouldn't put up with that crap. The nuns, remember those big, long, like 3-foot wooden dowels with a black rubber tip pointer on the end? And they would just, like they were caning you over in Singapore if you did something wrong. They used to beat me, my left hand, because they thought I was the son of Satan because I was left-handed. And everyone knows that if you're left-handed, you must be close to the devil. They were ecstatic when I broke my left arm. They were happy I broke my left arm because now you're closer to God because you have to write with your right hand. And guess what? They gave me a D for penmanship because I was writing with the wrong hand. I was writing with the right hand when I write with the left hand, and I didn't even get graded on a God curve because now I was closer to God. They could be at the blackboard writing with chalk on the blackboard, and they would hear you just utter anything, a noise, whatever, in the back of the room, like 5 or 6 rows, 10 seats deep, and they could turn around and whip an eraser like Roger Clemens on steroids, supposedly, and hit you on the side of the head. It was phenomenal. Their aim, their accuracy, their pace was phenomenal. Now, kids are biting doorknobs, and the system is the problem. It has nothing to do with the 6-year-old who threw a tantrum. Yeah, the doorknob. The doorknob was asking for it. Did you see what that? Did you see the way that doorknob was looking at me? Where's Soledad O'Brien on this one, right? Here's the... Oh, God, the world is just insane. It really is insane. Here's the poll question for you today at the website. Oh, by the way, Senator Tom Coburn is going to join us at the bottom of this hour. I got his book overnighted this morning, and I've been going through it as quickly as I can. There's a lot of great stuff in there. The book is called The Debt Bomb, A Bold Plan to Stop Washington from Bankrupting America. Sounds good. Let's see what the execution is going to be like. The rotation was awesome, but the question is Congress going to stick the landing? Senator Tom Coburn at the bottom of the hour. Poll question up there for you today at the website. Republicans are pushing the Secret Service's Colombian sex scandal as an election year embarrassment for President Obama. How do you see it? 14% say the Secret Service owns it. 21% say Obama owns it. 31% say the agents involved own it. And 34% leading the pack say election year Santorum, which is code on this program for BS. Answer it there at the website or here at 800-876-4123. We've also got Representative Bill Flores of Texas who's going to tell us about how the Obama administration plans to take control of the ocean. I kid you not. Lots to get to on the program today. I'm Jerry Doyle. Stick with me.
This is the Jerry Doyle Show.